We begin our journey with the invention of the printing press in 1450 by Johannes Gutenberg. This remarkable innovation marked the dawn of literacy, revolutionizing the way knowledge was disseminated. Prior to Gutenberg's press, books were handwritten, a process that was laborious and time-consuming. This ensured that literature remained a luxury of the wealthy and the clergy. However, Gutenberg's invention democratized knowledge, making it accessible to the masses. As the printing press made it easier and cheaper to produce books, literacy rates soared. This led to an unprecedented spread of ideas, fostering intellectual exchange and contributing to major societal shifts such as the Renaissance and the Reformation. It's hard to imagine a world without the printed word, isn't it? From the pages of a book to the screens of our devices, we owe it all to Gutenberg's groundbreaking invention. Moving forward to 1879, Thomas Edison illuminates the world with the electric light. This was not just an invention, it was a revolution, a transformation that turned night into day and brought about a new era of productivity and progress. Prior to this, our world was dictated by the setting and rising of the sun. But Edison's creation broke those boundaries, enabling us to control light and time in ways we never could before. Imagine, if you will, a world where the darkness of the night no longer meant the end of the day's activities. Businesses could operate round the clock, cities could stay awake and bustling well into the night, and homes could be filled with warmth and light at any hour. This was the world that Edison's electric light brought to life. It was the spark that ignited an era of unprecedented growth and advancement, lighting the way for countless societal changes. Edison's bright idea surely ignited countless societal changes. Fast forward to 1885, Carl Benz put the world in motion with the automobile. A marvel of engineering, the automobile was a game changer, a mechanical steed that promised the allure of freedom and personal mobility. No longer were we tethered to the limitations of our own 2 feet or the pace of a horse. Carl Benz, the German inventor behind this revolution, created a vehicle that was more than just a means of transportation. It was a ticket to explore the world at will, at a speed previously unthinkable. The automobile transformed our perception of distance, shrinking vast landscapes into manageable journeys. It redefined our cities, our economies, and even our cultures. The automobile, in essence, gave us a newfound sense of liberty. It allowed us to break free from geographic constraints, to venture far and wide, to carve our own paths. It was the key that unlocked a world of possibilities. Benz's invention certainly drove the world towards a new era of independence. In 1876, Alexander Graham Bell connected the world with the telephone. This ingenious invention was a significant leap forward in human technology, breaking the barriers of distance and time. Alexander Graham Bell, a Scottish-born scientist, engineer and innovator, created the telephone, transforming how we communicate forever. Before the telephone, messages would take days, weeks, even months to reach their destination. With the introduction of this device, communication became nearly instantaneous. The telephone carried voices across towns, cities, and eventually continents. It brought families closer, facilitated business dealings, and even played a vital role in diplomatic relations between nations. Moreover, the telephone paved the way for future innovations like the internet, mobile phones, and more, further shrinking our global community. The telephone was not just an instrument for communication, it was a tool that brought the world closer together, transcending boundaries and fostering understanding. Bell's invention truly rang in a new age of global communication. From the airwaves in 1895 to the screens in 1926, Marconi and Baird made the world smaller with radio and television. The advent of radio, courtesy of Guglielmo Marconi, brought voices from afar into our homes, transforming the way we consume news and entertainment. It was a revolution that expanded our horizons and connected us like never before. Then in 1926, John Baird gave us television, adding visuals to the audio, making the experience even more immersive. This incredible invention took the world by storm, changing the way we perceive the world around us. Whether it was watching the first moon landing or tuning into the nightly news, television brought the world into our living rooms. It allowed us to witness history, share in global events, and explore cultures far removed from our own. Marconi and Baird's creations tuned us into a new era of global connectivity. In 1796, Edward Jenner offered protection from disease with vaccination. Let's take a moment to appreciate this medical marvel. Edward Jenner, an English physician, introduced the concept of vaccination, a revolutionary breakthrough that changed the course of human health forever. His smallpox vaccine, derived from the cowpox virus, marked the dawn of a new era in disease prevention. Before vaccination, diseases like smallpox, measles, and polio wreaked havoc on societies, claiming countless lives. But with Jenner's ingenious invention, these deadly foes were gradually pushed back. Vaccines harness our body's natural defenses, training our immune system to recognize and combat harmful pathogens. This extraordinary invention has played a pivotal role in eradicating diseases, saving millions of lives, and improving global health. They've even allowed us to face new threats, such as the recent COVID-19 pandemic, with resilience. From Jenner's smallpox vaccine to today's wide spectrum of immunizations, the journey of vaccination is a testament to human ingenuity. Jenner's invention inoculated us into an era of improved health and longevity. In 1939, John Atanasov transformed the business world with the computer. This invention, a mechanical brain of sorts, would revolutionize the way we operate, making tasks that once took hours now only requiring mere seconds. The computer, in its earliest form, was a massive machine, filled with vacuum tubes and wires, capable of performing complex calculations at a speed that was unheard of at the time. This digital powerhouse didn't just change the face of business, it reshaped the way we communicate, replacing letters and telegrams with emails and instant messages. It brought about the creation of the internet, a digital highway connecting every corner of the globe, making the world a smaller, more accessible place. Our lives, our work, our entertainment, everything was transformed. The computer, this remarkable invention of John Atanasov, has become an integral part of our lives, a necessity we can't do without. Atanasov's invention booted us up into the digital age. In 1903, Orville and Wilbur Wright gave wings to mankind with the airplane. The Wright brothers, two bicycle mechanics from Dayton, Ohio, defied gravity with their invention, the airplane. This represented a revolutionary leap in human mobility and forever changed the way we perceive distance and time. Before the airplane, travel was restricted by the slow pace of land and sea, but with the ability to fly, people and products could move quickly across continents and oceans. The airplane opened up the world, transforming commerce by making global trade more efficient. It also brought about a new era of exploration and discovery, allowing us to reach the furthest corners of our planet. The airplane has connected cultures, economies, and societies in a way that was unimaginable before its creation. It has made the world a smaller place by bridging vast distances and bringing people closer together. The Wright brothers' invention truly lifted us off into a new age of global interaction. In 1892, John Froelich fueled agricultural progress with the gas-powered tractor. This invention was a game-changer in the realm of farming. Before this, the back-breaking labor of tilling, planting, and harvesting was done manually or with the help of animals. It was time-consuming, labor-intensive, and limited the scale of farming. But when Froelich introduced the gas-powered tractor, it revolutionized agriculture. With this machine, farmers could cover larger areas in less time. The efficiency of farming increased manifold, allowing for higher yields. This in turn led to a surge in food production, catering to the growing population's needs. The gas-powered tractor also paved the way for modern farming techniques. It set the stage for further mechanization in agriculture, from combine harvesters to automated irrigation systems. These advancements have made farming more sustainable, efficient, and less physically demanding. Froelich's invention plowed us into a new era of agricultural mechanization. Finally, in 1844, Horace Wells took a great leap forward for medicine with anesthesia. This invention was a game-changer, providing a crucial turning point in medical history. Before the advent of anesthesia, surgeries were a dread-filled affair, with pain being an inevitable companion. Can you imagine the agonizing ordeal of undergoing a surgical procedure fully awake and aware? Anesthesia changed this grim reality, ushering in a new era of pain management. It made surgeries more humane and bearable, transforming them from a dreaded last resort into a viable solution for countless medical conditions. The impact of anesthesia on medical progress cannot be overstated. It paved the way for complex surgical operations and life-saving procedures that were previously unthinkable. From brain surgeries to organ transplants, anesthesia has been the silent hero, numbing the pain and making the impossible possible. Wells's invention numbed us into a new era of medical progress, wrapping up our journey through the most boundary-breaking inventions of the last 1,000 years.